As I said, I would continue today from where I left off in yesterday's video. Good morning and God bless you. We're still looking at Matthew 4 verse 1 from the NLT version, and I'll read it again. Then Jesus was led by the Spirit into the wilderness to be tempted by the devil. In this season where we're reminiscing about how Jesus came on earth and he suffered a crucifixion, he was tempted, he was crucified, he died, he was buried, and he rose again. We're celebrating the resurrection of Jesus Christ. But the other aspect that I want to show you about this scripture and us praying, lead us not into temptation but deliver us from evil, is because there's some temptations that we put ourselves in that we know our weaknesses, we know our strengths. And we know we're weak in some areas, but yet we put ourselves in that position. If someone knew that they're alcoholic and they can't resist alcohol, would it be wise for them to go to a bar every night, hang out with their friends, and have the temptation right there in front of them? Would that be wise if they're a practicing alcoholic? It's different if they have overcome it. Okay, well then if they're overcoming, they're not alcoholic anymore, although they keep having them announce that. But anyway, and another example that just came to mind, maybe a little fickle, not as serious as alcoholism, but me and chocolate. I love chocolate. My favorite is Ferrero Rocher. Don't get me any, okay? I decided I was not going to have chocolate for a period of time. So I told Cam, don't bring me any chocolate. Don't bring any chocolate in the house. Okay, but Cam brings the chocolate. He doesn't bring the chocolate and give it to me anymore. He brings it and he puts it in the little cubby in the refrigerator door, and it is a little higher than my height. And maybe he figured I can't see it, but I do see it because I'm going in the refrigerator all the time cooking and stuff, and I do see it. And guess what? I eat the chocolate. And then he says to me, I obviously say, oh, you brought that chocolate in the house and I ate it. He will say to me, but you should be disciplined enough not to eat the chocolate. Now, I know my weakness, and what I did, I set the boundary line in place. Cam, don't bring the chocolate. I figure if he want to eat chocolate, he can eat it outside of the house, but don't bring the chocolate, because I know once I see the chocolate, I'm going to eat the chocolate. And that is what we need to do. Set that boundary line in place where we know our weaknesses, and do not put yourself in a position to be tempted. Okay, now the temptation that God allows, he knows that we are ready for it, or he's allowing it for a particular purpose to accomplish something good, to work it together for good. But if we are in disobedience and we're putting ourselves in harm's way and pushing the boundaries, we will be tempted and we will not be able to resist as we're supposed to. I do believe that with constant prayer and reading of the word and dealing with that weakness in time, you will be able to go to that place or do that thing and be tested and stand and resist the temptation. But until God leads us or allows that temptation to come by his orchestration, we should know ourselves and set some boundaries in place so that we would not fall into temptation. I think there's another part of this that I would want to mention. Is coming to mind as I'm speaking to you now, and I'll probably do a part 3. But for now, God bless you. Have a good day. It may not be chocolate, but whatever it is, and you know your weakness, work on the weakness. But for now, hide yourself until you're strong enough. Bless you.